Hello, dear students. As you all know, we are about to start chapter number 3 of geography, that is minerals and power resources. Okay, so let's start with our first topic, that is introduction. Now, what are those minerals? Okay, so as it is written here, minerals are naturally occurring substances that have a definite chemical composition. Means, in easy terms, you can understand it as those naturally occurring substances in which humans have no role to play and they have a definite chemical compositions, means ingredients. Minerals can be identified on the basis of their physical properties such as color, density, hardness, and chemical property such as solubility. Okay, next is minerals are formed in different types of geological environments. Okay, geological means all the factors which study the earth surface is known as geological. Okay, the study of earth is known as geology, and those environment are termed as geological environments. Under the varying conditions, means under different conditions they are formed. Okay, in different types. Minerals are distributed in rocks and in also seabed also. Okay, so tropical regions are very rich in terms of mineral resources. So by this paragraph you can understand that minerals are formed in different types of geological environments and under varying conditions. Okay, means different conditions. Minerals are distributed in rocks and also in the seabed also. Tropical regions are very rich in terms of mineral resources. Okay, so by this you can understand this tropical regions are very rich in terms of mineral resources. Next topic is types of minerals. On the basis of composition, minerals are classified into metallic and non-metallic types. Okay, so by the name itself it is clear that metallic minerals contain metals in raw form. Okay, metals are hard substances that conduct electricity and have luster or shine. Means luster is the another name given to the shining of materials. Okay, for example, iron ore and bauxite are the example of this metals. So by this paragraph you can understand it, metallic minerals are those minerals which contains metals. Non-metallic minerals are those minerals which contain which does not contain metal. Okay, so we will study what is metallic minerals are of two types. Okay, first is ferrous and another one is non-ferrous. Okay, now what is the meaning of ferrous minerals? Ferrous minerals are those minerals which contain iron ore, manganese, chromites, and most of the iron and steel industries and heavy industries depend on this mineral. Okay, so this is clear what is the meaning of ferrous. Same with non-ferrous. Okay, non-ferrous minerals do not contain iron but may contain some other metals. Okay, for example, like gold, silver, copper, or lead. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. Okay, for example, limestone, coal, and petroleum. These are the example of non-metallic minerals. Okay, there are some examples of this: limestone, mica, gypsum, coal, and petroleum are the examples of non-metallic non-metallic minerals. Okay, next is mining, drilling, and quarrying are the three extraction methods. Okay, now what are these three methods? Mining, drilling, and quarrying. Mining is the process of taking out minerals from rocks buried under the earth's surface. Okay, so the process of mining includes two methods, that is mining and shaft mining. Okay, and also deep wells are bored to take minerals out, and this process is called drilling. Okay, so first is cast mining. What happen in open cast mining is done when a mineral is located very close to the surface. Okay, in the open cast mining, different minerals are taken out by the removing the surface layer. Okay, open cast mining is famous for coal mining in India. Okay, next is shaft mining. Shaft mining, the word shaft refers to deep bores. Okay, means deep hole inside the earth surface. In shaft mining, deep bores are created to reach mineral deposits. Okay, this is because those deposits lie at great depth, means it is so much in deep. Petroleum and natural gases are extracted by the help of shaft mining. Okay, next is in the process of quarrying, minerals that lie near the earth's surface are simply dug out. Okay, mineral based industries are the backbone of industrial development of a nation. Mining needs cheap labor and resources to extract it off. Okay, means quarrying means the process of quarrying is used to extract minerals that lie near the earth surface. Okay, and mineral based industries are the backbone of industrial development of any nation. Next is distribution of mineral resources. Here it is written as minerals are found in igneous rock, metamorphic rocks and sedimentary rocks. Okay, iron ore, nickel, copper minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. Limestone is found in sedimentary rocks. Plateau region of India such as Deccan and Chota Nagpur plateau provides rich level of mineral distribution. Okay, so here it wants to tell us that mineral resources are unevenly distributed, okay, in the world. These are found in different rocks. As earlier discussed, the minerals are found in the igneous, metamorphic and sedimentary rocks. Usually these metallic minerals like iron ore, copper, nickel, chromites, platinum are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks, whereas non-metallic minerals like limestone, manganese, etc. are found in sedimentary rocks. Minerals like coal and petroleum are found in sedimentary rocks. Okay, so I hope this topic is clear to everyone, the distribution of minerals. Next topic we will discuss in the next video.